After the age of 55, many people begin to notice subtle changes in their bodies, changes they often attribute to just getting older. But what if those changes aren't just about age? What if they are silent signals of something deeper, a hidden hormonal imbalance quietly affecting your energy, sleep, mood, weight, and even your memory? Hormones are powerful chemical messengers that regulate nearly every system in your body. And after 55, natural hormonal shifts become more dramatic, especially for women after menopause and for men with age-related testosterone decline. Today, we will reveal the hidden signs of hormonal imbalance most people miss, why they matter far more than you realize, and how recognizing these signs early can help you restore balance, protect your vitality, and reclaim a better quality of life. You deserve to feel strong, clear, and energized, not dragged down by symptoms you don't understand. Let's uncover the silent signals your body has been trying to send you and learn how to respond wisely. 2. Hidden sign 1. Persistent fatigue even after rest. You sleep a full night, you take naps when needed. You try to rest more, yet you still wake up feeling tired, sluggish, and drained throughout the day. This kind of persistent fatigue is not normal aging. It's often a silent cry from your hormones. Here's why hormonal imbalance can cause relentless tiredness. Disrupted cortisol rhythms. Cortisol, your body's natural energy hormone, follows a daily rhythm, highest in the morning, tapering at night. Hormonal imbalance can flatten this curve, leaving you groggy when you should feel awake and wired when you should feel calm. Low thyroid function, hypothyroidism. After 55, thyroid hormone production often decreases subtly. Low thyroid hormones slow down your metabolism, causing constant fatigue, cold intolerance, and brain fog. Reduced testosterone or estrogen levels. These hormones aren't just about reproduction, they also impact muscle strength, mood, energy, and endurance. Declining levels sap vitality, making even small activities feel exhausting. Poor sleep quality from hormonal fluctuations. Imbalances in estrogen, progesterone, and melatonin can disrupt sleep architecture. Even if you sleep enough hours, the sleep is shallow and non-restorative. Mitochondrial slowdown. Hormones regulate mitochondrial energy production. When they're out of balance, your body's cellular power plants become less efficient, leading to whole body tiredness. How to recognize this hidden fatigue. Feeling heavy and drained even after a full night's sleep. Needing caffeine or naps to get through the day. Struggling to concentrate, think clearly, or stay motivated. Having no energy for activities you once enjoyed. How to respond wisely. Don't ignore chronic fatigue. If rest isn't fixing it, something deeper, like hormones, needs attention. Get your hormones checked. Simple blood tests can reveal imbalances in cortisol, thyroid hormones, estrogen, progesterone, or testosterone. Support your energy naturally. Prioritize whole foods, hydration, stress management, strength-building exercises, and sleep hygiene. Work with a knowledgeable healthcare provider. Hormone replacement therapy, adaptogenic herbs, or targeted lifestyle changes can often make a dramatic difference. Your energy is your life force. Protecting it means protecting everything you still want to do, experience, and enjoy. In the next section, we'll uncover another hidden hormonal imbalance sign, one that often gets dismissed as just stress or bad luck. Stay with me. Understanding your body's true messages gives you the power to heal, strengthen, and thrive. 3. Hidden sign 2. Unexplained weight gain around the belly. You haven't changed your diet dramatically. You're not eating more than before. Yet somehow, your waistline keeps expanding, and losing belly fat feels almost impossible. This kind of unexplained belly weight gain after 55 is a classic signal of hormonal imbalance, not just getting older. Here's why hormones quietly fuel stubborn belly fat. Elevated cortisol levels, stress hormone. Chronic stress, even low level, hidden stress, raises cortisol, which directs your body to store fat around the abdomen. This stress belly is highly inflammatory and very hard to lose without fixing the root hormonal triggers. Declining estrogen in women. After menopause, estrogen levels fall sharply. Estrogen helps regulate where fat is stored. When levels drop, fat redistributes from hips and thighs to the belly area. Lowered testosterone in men and women. Testosterone is just a male hormone. It also supports lean muscle mass and metabolism in both genders. Lower testosterone leads to muscle loss, slower calorie burning, and increased fat accumulation, especially around the midsection. Insulin resistance. Hormonal shifts can make your cells less sensitive to insulin, causing more glucose to be stored as fat, especially visceral belly fat that wraps around organs and fuels inflammation. Thyroid slow down. Even mild decreases in thyroid hormone lower metabolic rate, making it harder to burn calories and easier to gain fat in the belly zone. How to recognize this hidden belly fat? A thicker, softer waistline even without major diet changes. Clothes feeling tighter around the middle. Fat that feels harder to lose despite exercise or dieting efforts. Increased bloating and digestive sluggishness. How to respond wisely? Focus on hormonal balance first, not just calories. Hormone-friendly habits like stress management, better sleep, and blood sugar control are essential to shrinking belly fat sustainably. Prioritize strength training and interval exercise. Building muscle and boosting mitochondrial function through short, intense workouts can reignite fat burning more effectively than endless cardio. Eat an anti-inflammatory, low-sugar diet. Whole foods, healthy fats, fiber, and protein stabilize hormones and reduce fat-storing signals. Check cortisol, insulin, estrogen, and testosterone levels with a doctor. Knowing your hormonal profile empowers smarter, more targeted action. This isn't about punishing yourself with diets or exercise. It's about working with your body's new hormonal landscape, not against it. In the next section, we'll uncover another hidden sign of hormonal imbalance, one that affects not just how you feel physically, but also how clearly you think. Stay with me. Every insight you gain brings you closer to real, lasting vitality. 4. Hidden sign 3. Brain fog and forgetfulness. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. You struggle to find the right word in conversation. You feel like your thinking is slower, heavier, less sharp than it used to be. This frustrating experience of brain fog and forgetfulness is not simply normal aging. It's often a hidden hormonal imbalance whispering for your attention. Here's how hormones quietly affect your brain power. Estrogen's role in cognitive function. In women, declining estrogen after menopause reduces blood flow to the brain and weakens communication between brain cells. Estrogen is vital for memory, quick thinking, and emotional resilience. Testosterone's impact on mental sharpness. In both men and women, lower testosterone levels can lead to reduced focus, slower problem solving, and decreased motivation. Thyroid hormones and brain speed. Hypothyroidism, even mild cases, slows down every system in the body, including cognitive processing. You may feel foggy, forgetful, or easily overwhelmed. Cortisol and memory interference. Chronic high cortisol damages the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. Stress-induced hormonal imbalance literally shrinks parts of the brain over time, making memory and learning harder. Insulin resistance and brain inflammation. Poor insulin signaling starves brain cells of energy, leading to cognitive decline. In fact, Alzheimer's disease is now often called type 3 diabetes because of its strong link to insulin problems. How to recognize hormonal brain fog, trouble concentrating or staying organized, difficulty recalling names, words, or recent events, feeling mentally cloudy or spaced out, even after sleeping well, reduced mental stamina, getting mentally tired faster than before. How to respond wisely, support your hormones naturally. Healthy fats like omega-3 south, anti-inflammatory foods, strength training, and stress management all help balance brain-supporting hormones. Stimulate your brain daily. Read, learn, solve puzzles, engage in social activities, keep your brain challenged and connected. Manage blood sugar carefully. Stabilizing blood sugar protects insulin sensitivity and cognitive function. Check your thyroid, estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol levels. Targeted hormonal support, natural or medical, can often bring astonishing improvements in mental clarity. Your mind is one of your greatest treasures. Keeping it sharp and just about aging gracefully, it's about preserving your independence, your confidence, and your full enjoyment of life. In the next section, we'll uncover another critical but hidden hormonal imbalance sign, one that affects how you move and feel in your own body every single day. Stay with me. Every layer of understanding strengthens your journey back to vibrant health. 5. Hidden sign for sudden mood swings or increased anxiety. One moment you feel fine. The next, you're irritated, anxious, or overwhelmed, sometimes without any clear reason. If you've noticed unpredictable mood swings or a growing sense of anxiety after 55, it's important to know. This isn't just emotional, it's often hormonally driven. Here's how hormonal imbalance disrupts your emotional stability. Declining estrogen and progesterone in women. These hormones have a calming, mood-stabilizing effect on the brain. When they drop after menopause, women often experience greater anxiety, irritability, and even episodes of sadness or anger that seem out of proportion. Low testosterone in men and women. Testosterone supports emotional resilience, drive, and confidence. Declining levels can cause mood flatness, increased frustration, and loss of motivation. Elevated cortisol stress hormone. Chronic cortisol elevation sensitizes the amygdala, the brain's fear center, making you more prone to anxiety, overreaction, and feeling on edge even during minor stresses. Disrupted sleep hormones. Poor sleep due to hormonal shifts worsens emotional instability, creating a vicious cycle of exhaustion, irritability, and increased emotional sensitivity. Thyroid dysfunction and depression link. Low thyroid hormone levels are strongly correlated with depressive symptoms, apathy, and emotional volatility. How to recognize hormonal mood swings. Feeling disproportionately angry, sad, or anxious without clear cause. Struggling with a shorter emotional fuse than before. Feeling overwhelmed easily by daily tasks. Increased social withdrawal or tension in relationships. How to respond wisely. Don't dismiss your feelings as just stress or just aging. Emotional symptoms are real, and they often have physical, hormonal roots. Practice nervous system calming daily. Deep breathing, mindfulness, gentle exercise, and time in nature help reset cortisol levels and emotional balance. Prioritize high-quality sleep. Protecting your sleep protects your emotional resilience. Support hormone health with nutrition and lifestyle. Omega-3s, magnesium, vitamin D, adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha, and reducing processed foods all help stabilize mood naturally. Seek professional guidance when needed. A healthcare provider can assess hormonal levels and recommend personalized strategies, including bioidentical hormone therapy if appropriate. You are not losing control. You are receiving vital signals from your body that it's time to heal, rebalance, and reclaim your emotional power. In the next section, we'll explore one final hidden sign of hormonal imbalance, one that affects how you move, stand, and physically carry yourself every day. Stay with me. True strength is built by listening deeply and acting wisely. 6. Hidden sign 5. Loss of muscle strength and increased joint pain. You notice everyday tasks becoming harder. Carrying groceries, climbing stairs, rising from a chair. They all feel heavier, slower, more painful than before. You may think it's simply normal aging, but in truth, loss of muscle strength and rising joint pain after 55 are often signs of hormonal imbalance. Here's how hormones impact your muscles and joints silently. Declining testosterone and estrogen. Testosterone plays a key role in maintaining lean muscle mass in both men and women. Estrogen protects joint tissues and supports flexibility. As these hormones decline, you naturally lose muscle tone and joint lubrication, making movements stiffer, weaker, and more painful. Lower growth hormone and IGF-1 levels. Growth hormone and insulin-like growth factor IGF-1 promote muscle repair and tissue regeneration. When levels fall with age, recovery slows down, leading to faster muscle loss, sarcopenia, and increased joint vulnerability. Thyroid hormone deficiency. Low thyroid levels weaken muscles and tendons and contribute to joint inflammation, swelling, and stiffness. Chronic inflammation from insulin resistance. Elevated blood sugar and insulin resistance accelerate inflammatory damage inside joints and muscles, worsening pain and mobility loss. Loss of collagen production. Hormonal decline reduces collagen synthesis, weakening the connective tissues that hold muscles and joints together. How to recognize hormonal muscle and joint issues. Feeling weaker even though your activity level hasn't changed. Needing longer recovery after physical effort. Increased aches, stiffness, or pain in joints and muscles. Losing balance or coordination more easily. How to respond wisely. Incorporate resistance training regularly. Strength exercises stimulate hormonal signals that preserve muscle mass and protect joints. Focus on anti-inflammatory nutrition. Omega-3 fatty acids, leafy greens, berries, and turmeric help reduce joint pain naturally. Protect sleep quality. Deep sleep is when growth hormone peaks, crucial for muscle recovery and joint repair. The loss of strength and increased joint pain is not inevitable. It is reversible when you address the underlying hormonal shifts and rebuild from the inside out. In the final section, we'll tie everything together, showing you how recognizing these hidden signs empowers you to take action and reclaim vibrant health after 55. Stay with me. You are stronger and more resilient than you realize, and your best years can still be ahead. 7. Recognize the signs. Reclaim your strength. Your body is always speaking to you. Every shift in energy, mood, memory, strength, or shape is a whisper, a signal, a message. After 55, these messages may get louder. Not because you are broken, not because aging must be painful, but because your body is asking for deeper care, wiser support, and courageous attention. The signs you've learned about today. Persistent fatigue, unexplained belly weight gain, brain fog and forgetfulness, mood swings and anxiety, loss of muscle strength and joint pain. They are not random. They are not just getting older. They are invitations, opportunities to step into a new era of your health with clarity and power. Imagine this, waking up refreshed and clear-headed, moving confidently through your day without aches or fear of falling, feeling emotionally steady, strong, and connected, watching your body respond with gratitude as you nourish it with wisdom. It's not too late. It's never too late. Hormonal imbalances are not life sentences. They are dynamic, changeable, responsive to your actions, your choices, your new habits. Every time you choose real food, prioritize restful sleep, move your body with love, manage stress consciously, seek wise medical guidance when needed, you are not just healing symptoms. You are rebuilding resilience. You are reclaiming vitality. You are restoring the unstoppable spirit inside you. The years ahead are full of possibility. Not just survival, but strength. Not just endurance, but energy. Not just aging, but thriving. Listen deeply, act wisely, move boldly. Your next, strongest chapter is waiting, and you have the power to write it beautifully.